Should we care? Should we care about the quality of our work? Should we get up at arse o'clock in the morning to drive Lord alone knows how many miles to work on a site for a thankless boss? Should we bring to fruition a demolition or construction project that's been awarded to the lowest bidder by a client that's willing to turn a blind eye to corners being cut so long as they can get their job done on the cheap? Should we work in the sweltering heat, the freezing cold, the snow, the ice, and the pissing rain, while our superiors sit around in air conditioned offices or heated site cabins complaining about our lack of progress? Should we abide by rules and regulations prescribed by and enforced by people that have never set foot on a site, that have no practical understanding of the work, but who are still happy to tell you how to do your job just the same? Should we give our all to employers that will work you like a dog, that begrudge you a 10-minute pee break, that expect unquestioning loyalty, but that will drop you like a hot brick the moment someone even mentions the word recession? Should we care for our equipment when you know that the owner is filling it with low grade fuel, lubricating it with questionable oil, and that is using spurious replacement parts that will damage and ultimately kill the machine? Should we bother teaching ourselves new processes and procedures to find safer, more efficient ways of doing our job when any improvement will go unnoticed, unpaid, and merely be expected in the future? Should we go the extra mile for a boss who probably doesn't even remember your first name, let alone your second? Should we care about those working alongside us, the idle, the careless, the miserable, when you're sure they don't care about you? To each of those questions, the answer is the same. The answer is yes. And here's why. In a day, a week, a month, or even a year, no one may remember how you safely demolished that structure, how you dug those footings with such care and precision. But you will. You take pride in your work, and when you look back in years to come, you will know that you did your best. You'll be able to point at the building that now stands where you once worked and know that you were a part of it. That same sense of pride means that even on projects where your firm was the lowest bidder, you will deliver your highest quality. Some might take their foot off the gas. Some might be willing to cut corners to take things easy, but coasting is not in your nature. You're willing to overlook the fact that rules and regulations are being imposed by those with less experience and less understanding than you possess, because you know that a well managed site is a safe and efficient site. Never mind who sets the rules or how preposterous they seem. You're a team player. You lead by example. You're loyal to your employer, not just because he or she pays your wages, but because that's how you were raised. You may not see eye to eye with the company owners on every matter, but you know that they're taking the financial risk. You also know that in the event of an accident or fatality, the buck stops with them. You care for your machine because it's your home away from home. It's your office, your shelter, and your sanctuary. Someone mistreating, abusing, or damaging your machine causes you something very close to physical pain. To coin a phrase, this is your machine. There are many like it, but this one is yours. Your machine is your best friend. It's your life. You keep learning to make yourself more valuable, more indispensable to your boss. Yeah. But you're not just competing for his affections. You're competing with yourself. You're looking to make small incremental gains that will make you better than you were yesterday, much better than you were last week, significantly better than the first time you walked onto a site. Your boss may or may not know your name. They may be blissfully aware of the key role that you play on site each day. But loyalty is a virtue. Perhaps more than skill and experience, loyalty is a trait that separates the good from the irreplaceable. Those working alongside us might not demonstrate the same levels of care, enthusiasm, and commitment, but the demolition and construction sector is a team sport in which everyone is responsible for everyone else. As an industry, we look out for our own, for our construction brothers and sisters, and ultimately we work hard because that's how we were raised. It's often tempting to look at the younger generation as lazy and feckless. My father did with me, and I did with both of my sons. And yet, my father instilled in me a work ethic that drives me to this day. My sons have inherited those characteristics as well. In all likelihood, their children will do likewise. My original question was, should we even care? It was a stupid question because each hour of each working day, we prove that we do care. There will be times when perhaps we wish we didn't care quite so much, but we have no option in the matter. Care is baked in. If you work in demolition or construction, care is not optional. It's a part of your DNA.